Alright, let's get going here. Window. Alright, everyone. I'm back. I'm still trying to get my microphone and everything fixed. Let me get my audio turned up. Let's turn everything to 20s. Alright. So, I've been doing some AFK work. aka not really AFK work. If y'all can hear me okay. Alright. So I've been doing some AFK work. And sorry if I haven't flipped the switch yet. Yeah, I'll do a bit of this live stream. I'll do 10 minutes of this. So it's 9 o'clock. At 9:10, I'll make this for 10 minutes about. Then we'll go to. And then I'll start making a other video. And I also need to check something real quick. Sorry about that. I just need to check something real quick. Let's see. I just need to check one thing. This might take me a second. Let's see. I'm just looking for one thing real quick, and let's see. Alright. So, anyways. Alright. Alright, switch flipped. Back in Betsy, because I need to get my water situation sorted out. So, anyways, let's keep going. Let's see, 9:03, so around 9:10 I'll start recording an actual YouTube video, because way better like that. Alright, so, and if you're wondering what that sound was, I'm just drinking out of a water bottle. Alright, switch is set, yep, because this part is not up to code. Neither is this, but trains can still go through there. Alright, all the switches are set. Yep, let me move my water over there so I can see everything. Alright, Betsy should be good to go. So we have our water cars that I bought today. I got a new water tower because the old one I didn't really like the old one, so. And I also wanted to see what the new one looked like. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I left all these here because because the place over at the wheat farm's fully filled. So we're going to go to the, Alright, let's check if everything's switched up correctly. Yep, that should go there. Then. Yep. Alright. We are good. So. I feel bad for Betsy for the sad 12 miles an hour she goes now. Because if you played Railroads Online a long time ago, Betsy used to be going a bit faster, I'm pretty sure. I guess they made it more realistic. But I did make something I have to be careful about, because I did derail the train, because I did derail these water cars and Betsy earlier. When testing out this new little thing I made. Actually, yeah, I can leave Betsy unattended for a bit. Just use flying glitch because this doesn't ram engines off the track. Here's the track parallel I made a few streams ago. And this little part of the smelter, which is unfinished. Not the smelter. This. Alright. So, while I wasn't streaming for a couple of days, I built this. A giant helix. Not, well, can't really consider it a helix if it's not really. But I mean, I did kind of crash Betsy. Not on the helix, but down there. Over by the water, near the water well. But Betsy should be fine for now. Yeah, I can see Betsy off in the distance. So it should be good. Basically, Betsy picks up a lot of speed through here. So Betsy goes 12 miles an hour. Normally, down this, you can get her going a good 40 miles an hour. Maybe even higher if you have a pretty heavy train. But Betsy can get back up no problem. But I don't have a way to turn around, so she just pushes it back up. Or shoves it. But let's go over to Betsy. Yep. Woohoo! Boom. There we go. Perfect landing. Yeah. I did some exploring around the map. It's actually pretty nice. I've planned out my route. And the only reason I went for a helix instead of just going around here, which I've heard of people just going off to the side, like Khan, and oh, Khan went for that route. I'm going for a more, let's say, different approach to this, because I like that. I kind of like that way, but I want something that's like cool in a way, but it's also very hazardous to the North Grand. Oh yeah, I did some reading, and was a disaster. I just found this out. I might change the name of the railroad because the name sounds a lot familiar to an event that happened in like 1910 called the Wellington Avalanche. Now there's a railway called the Great Northern Railway. I call mine the Grand Northern. Very similar. So should I change my name? Because the Wellington Avalanche was, let's say, not good. Because it did have a train involved in it. So, because it went through the Cascade Mountains near Seattle, I'm pretty sure. Seattle, Washington. And Spokane, if that's how you pronounce it. I should actually probably be in Betsy when I do this. She's at 15 miles an hour, yeah. And these cars don't really like going that fast, as I learned from past experiences. Like if you just full throttle it down here, the whole train is just gonna derail on this little bend down there where my mouse is going through. But yeah, I'm gonna start recording here in a second because it's almost at 10 minutes, but not yet. Betsy's almost out of water too. And I'm not even. Oh, it's 22. That's. Yeah, let's break here so we can get back to normal speed. By the way, this is not a traditional way. I could move my camera slot so you can see how fast I'm going. But, I mean, I can just tell you. Anyways, right, we're gonna turn on cylinders. And, oh, whoa. That's probably not a good. Actually, that's a bad idea to start accelerating down this thing. I would suggest just letting your engine coast down here, because I'm currently going 20 miles an hour, and as you can see here, I'm not touching anything. And I have full boiler pressure, and I ain't touching anything. The cars don't even have anything in them. So I'm gonna do the occasional brake every now and again. Probably the full 100, because actually, I'll end the stream when we get to the I'll end the stream when we get to the end of the line, which is pretty far. But I still gotta be careful through here. But alright. Now, this is what happened. I went a bit AFK and I coasted here. Well, technically, I didn't start coasting. I went full rig thinking I was braking. And what happened is I didn't realize it, and I just. Betsy went like 40 miles an hour down through here. Somehow made it like a whole mile. This game uses metric, so technically a kilometer. Technically a kilometer. But yeah, Betsy started picking up some speed. I'll give you an example here. Betsy starts picking up speed, right? Goes fast. The engine starts shaking. All right. I have a few little humps here, just in case an engine's going too fast. As you can see, they don't help at all. If anything, they make the engine faster. See, good 40, but I'm gonna brake here a bit. Braking is gonna be tough because last time I tried this, the car is just. Yep, there we go. Good 26 should be good for now. Yeah, this should be good speed. Now, basically, the train derailed right here on this turn, right before the bridge, so it made it pretty far without derailing somehow. But I like this route, pretty peaceful. Now, when I get here, I'm now actually following the route Khan did. But the end of the line is starting to come up here. The only reason I got two cars is because we only have like $700 left, and I don't want to waste any more of it because we need money desperately. Yeah, the end of the track is just over there somewhere. How are we accelerating? We're not even going on. We're not even going down a negative grade. I guess because I'm accelerate. I guess because my reg's on. All right, let's brake here. I like the speed we're going at, but it's not ideal for these turns, especially on Betsy, and I have to brake up ahead. So may as well brake now before I go flying off the tracks. Cause each one of these cars weighs about like I don't know, 6,000 pounds. So that's 8 tons I'm pulling. I'm pretty sure. Like, and actually, let me go check real quick. Yep, and Betsy can just chug along here. Yeah, we'll keep her on a 5% brake. So she should stop. And actually, that's not really going to be enough, is it? Because, like, you're at a 5% brake. Yeah, I bet she should stop at 32%. Yeah. Alright, so this. I call them 500 classes just for no reason. I did these for, like, oh, that's. I don't want to go to locomotives. Basically, anything that looks like, alright, like this is flat car, like flat, right? Anything that has like the same, let's say like flat cars, any flat cars have the same class. That's what I'm gonna have them because I want to save space because I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of cars. I want to save a whole bunch of space. I don't go to engines because I'm gonna need all these eventually. But when we get more advanced, we're not gonna need these cars. So these are 500 classes because let's see, you have 100 through here, 200, 300, right? 500. Oh no, this is 400, and these two would be 500, and then this would be 600. Well, this is a skeleton car, so I guess this doesn't really have a class because you can't really put numbers on it, right? Can you put a number? Yeah, you can. But the railroad name won't go on it. And I don't really see what you can put on these things. Model, log flat. What can it carry? Nothing. Okay. So I really have no use for this. Flat car. Now this is something I need. So this would be. I wouldn't put these in the 2000s, but I like this second paint. It looks very good and modern. Kind of. But let's see. I was here to look at these yet. Ooh, yeah, 1 ton, 1.5 tons, pretty much 649. So about 2 tons. So if I do that times two, I'm gonna do some math real quick. So let me log in my phone. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah. All right. So 349. No, 306.49 times 2 would be that, do that. 7,298, which is because I have two of these cars, I did it times 2, so that'd be around, so 6 tons, maybe 6.5 tons, because 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, and yep, the metric system is great. The metric system is great, even though I'm still learning it. It's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of metric, it's actually pretty fun. It's actually a lot easier because 1 kilometer, I'm pretty sure, is 1,000 meters. It's basically just 1 times 1,000. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. But let's say you have like a centimeter, that'd be 10 millimeters. A mile would be a mile, which I actually forgot because a mile's like 5,000 something feet, and like, yeah, 5,000 something feet long, and 1,000, I think, 1,058 yards, I'm pretty sure, because 1 yard is 3 feet. So, yeah. And then the digits of pi is something cool I learned. I think, well, to me, the digits of pi is a little strange because, like, I don't understand it. But I mean, it's not that bad. If I do pi, yeah, the digits of pi are pretty simple to learn, I guess. Like, if you know the three main numbers, pretty easy. I have to use a calculator for this because I actually forgot. We learned the digits of pi today, but if you know the three main numbers, the first three numbers of pi is 3 and 1400. So, which starts with a 3 and then it goes by decimal the rest of the way. And there is an infinite amount of numbers. And yeah, it would be nice if I had like some smart friend or something to play with. Like someone who knows what I'm talking about. I mean, there's probably going to be people that watch this and they're going to be like, yeah, but like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. But like, metric can be hard to learn, but it's what the rest of the world uses. And it's good to learn it just in case you ever like have to go to another country, because you ever have to go to another country and you need to like buy something or you need to measure something, they don't use, and they're like, well, we need like this in millimeters, and they're like, sure, but like, how long? And they're gonna be like, well, I need 6 feet of this. I'm like, they're gonna not, they don't know what 6 feet is, so you have to know what metric is. So, and I think metric actually uses inches. I'm not sure. Actually, no, they use centimeters and millimeters. what am I doing anyway? So yeah, I'm building a track. I'm building a railroad. I have a railroad to run. And I just got reminded of an old show I used to watch called Thomas the Tank Engine. Why? I don't know. But anyways, that's not the point. Now let's hope Betsy can get through here without running off the track. The sand's full because I haven't had to use it once yet, even on the helix, because I made the helix the first try somehow. The helix was made first try. And I just guessed. What proportions it wouldn't be. I didn't do any math. I just threw it together and prayed. Alright. Betsy's good. Alright. So, we're gonna need. I like the Denver and Rio Grande design because it looks pretty cool. But I kind of wish it actually had what it showed in this picture, like a double railed bridge. This only has one rail. Pretty sure the rest also do. I kind of wish the double railed one did exist though, because that would be pretty cool. And I feel like the walkway is a pretty good touch to this. And Smelter, I'm only using you so I can get back up here. Alright. And I fell off again. Well, oh yeah, but anyways, end of the line, we'll start making the YouTube video. But anyways, see you guys.